What's up, guys? Nerdy Perkins here, and we are going to be talking about the remaining purple cards for the second set of the One Piece trading card game. I'll just be talking about purple cards I've not discussed in previous videos. If you want to take a look at the full set list, I will link the website down below. They have pretty decent English translations for all the cards. So like I said, go take a look at that if you want to see like all of the cards. And as I said, I'm just going to be talking about cards I have not discussed in previous videos so far. But yeah, let's just go right into it. We have a couple vanillas, and we have Dubon, an Animal Kingdom Pirates Smile member. And as we've seen, we're getting a few Smile Fruit users to kind of fill out everything. And I actually kind of like what they're doing because they're all the like prison keeps of the Udon prison in Wano, so they kind of fit as jail keeps. So I just kind of realized that, and it's pretty clever. And then we have the Sphinx, the animals protectors of Impel Down, who we've learned a little bit more about, and he looks very sad with them talking to him about food. I do like the little food icons on that card, honestly. It's pretty cute. I like this. I like how it's kind of stylized. And Dubon is just, just terrifying. Just imagine living inside of a hippo's mouth. Just cannot be a happy place. Then we got Shiki, who not so much fits in as a jailer, but I get why you put him here, because we have him as a film character, and he is a 2-cost, 3,000 power, and you can subtract a Dawn when you pull him from the life counter and play him. But for now, I mean, if you're pulling him from the life, you don't need that. You are already like near max life, and the -1 Dawn is not going to be the end of the world. Getting a nice 3,000 power creature on the board, not going to be the worst thing in the world. So, but I don't know how often you're going to really see him. I like the card, though. It looks really cool. It's clearly him escaping Impel Down, where he cut off his legs and floated out to escape. Pretty badass, if you ask me. Then we have Douglas Bullet, once again fitting into, adding a little bit to the film set. And he is a 5-cost, 6,000 power, and on play you can subtract a Dawn, rust up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Hey, that's a pretty good ability. With the -1 Dawn, he'll be usable like with Magellan's ability as a leader. And I think he'll fit well into the Shanks film deck in general, which I think is the main intention. And another one that I like the art. I'm actually kind of sad that this one is it's uncommon, so we won't see won't get a holo of it. And then we got Domino, a 2-cost, 2,000 blocker. Just your average low-cost blocker. Going to be useful to have with the Impel Down typing for if you're trying to build a Magellan deck. And then we've got a few events and a stage. And we see that we have Hydra. It is a 1-cost. Subtract a Dawn. Give up to one of your opponent's characters -3,000 during this turn. And you can use the trigger if your opponent has 6 or more Dawn cards on the field. Your opponent returns 1 Dawn from their field to their Dawn. And yeah, no, that like we're seeing that a lot of the purple events and a few purple are going to be subtracting Dawn, which I like. I'm hoping we see more of that in the future. I think that'll definitely strengthen purple even more. No, I mean, this is like a super solid card for the Magellan, because you basically play it, you subtract that Dawn, you buff up Magellan, you subtract the character by 3,000, and then you start swinging. I like it. No, definitely. I think a Magellan deck is definitely going to look pretty strong, especially if you build it right with a lot of these, like, minus Dawn abilities to keep your opponent on the back foot. And we have Venom Road. It's 3-cost. Main, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. Hey, that's pretty strong. And it has that trigger if your opponent, I think, pretty sure all the events for Magellan have the same trigger, which is basically 6 or more Dawn. If your opponent has 6 or more Dawn cards in the field, they have to return 1 card from the field to their Dawn area. So yeah, I mean, it's a strong ability, and I think this is going to be very good because you get that ramp for him and the chance of the trigger to continue keeping your opponent on the back foot. And finally, we have a new purple stage. We've seen that this was going to be a thing just based off of a little picture, but now we actually get to see the effect, and it is a 1 cost. You activate main. You may trash a card from your hand, rest the stage, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, and reveal an Impel Down type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So I like this. This is obviously going to be really strong in Magellan, but you can also be using it in like a Blurple Crocodile deck. And then you can use, because Impel Down will grab purple or blue. So this is a really good. I like this one a lot. And I think it's clearly built to, this one's a way more flexible stage, which I like, because you can, like I said, you can have it in Magellan, or you can have it in the Blurple Crocodile. And once you throw it into the mix with blue, and you're able to grab like just any of the blue Impel Down cards, this is going to be really, really good. And I think that's where like a solid purple Impel Down deck is going to be okay. I think a Blurple Impel Down deck is going to be really, really, really good. But that's all I've got for you guys for the purple cards. As I said, if you're trying to look at the whole of set 2, I'm going to link the website down below. Go ahead and go take a look at that. Now I'm going to go on and keep going and finish up this whole set and take a look at the black cards. So keep an eye out for that as well. And if you liked the video, give it a like. I very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you want more One Piece content. And until next time, I'll see you later.